Welcome to our YouTube channel Inspired We. Long ago, in the cold and wild north, there lived a fierce and proud people known as the Vikings. These warriors were known for their long, sleek boats, their fearsome battle cries, and their ruthless raids on coastal towns and villages. The Vikings were a seafaring people, and their ships were the envy of all who saw them. They were built to withstand rough seas and were equipped with sails that could catch even the slightest breeze. This made them able to travel long distances, and the Vikings were known to have sailed as far as North America and the Middle East. But what made the Vikings truly feared was their prowess on the battlefield. They were strong and brave, and they fought with a ferocity that few could match. They were also skilled in the art of war, and they developed a range of weapons and tactics that allowed them to overcome even the most formidable of foes. Despite their reputation as raiders and conquerors, the Vikings were also skilled craftsmen, farmers, and traders. They were known for their exquisite metalwork, their intricate wood carvings, and their beautiful textiles. They also had a strong sense of community and were deeply connected to their land and their people. The Vikings were a pagan people, and they worshipped a pantheon of gods that included Odin, Thor, and Freya. They believed in fate and the concept of Valhalla, a place where the bravest warriors would go after they died in battle. One of the most famous Viking sagas tells the story of Ragnar Lothbrok, a legendary warrior and king who is said to have raided England and France. According to the saga, Ragnar had many sons who followed in his footsteps and became great warriors in their own right. One of these sons was Ivar the Boneless, who was said to have been born without bones in his legs. Despite this, he became a fierce warrior and led the great heathen army in a series of devastating raids on England. Another famous Viking leader was Eric the Red, who founded the settlement of Greenland after being exiled from Iceland. His son, Leif Erikson, is said to have discovered North America nearly 500 years before Christopher Columbus. Despite their many achievements, the Vikings eventually fell into decline. They were no match for the armies of the Christian kings of Europe, and their raids became less frequent as they turned their attention to trade and exploration. Today, the legacy of the Vikings lives on in the form of their rich mythology, their beautiful artwork, and their enduring influence on the cultures of Northern Europe. Though they were once feared and reviled as ruthless conquerors, the Vikings are now remembered as a proud and brave people who left an indelible mark on history. As the Vikings expanded their influence and territory, they also encountered other cultures and religions. They adopted some of the customs and beliefs of these cultures, while also spreading their own. For example, the Vikings were known to have traded with the Islamic world and brought back exotic goods like silks, spices, and precious stones. They also incorporated elements of Islamic art and design into their own artwork and jewelry. The Vikings also left behind a wealth of literature, including epic sagas and poems that recounted their heroic deeds and battles. These works offer a glimpse into the Viking way of life and provide valuable insight into their culture and beliefs. Despite their reputation for violence, the Vikings were also known for their hospitality and generosity. They valued kinship and community above all else, and they had a strong sense of honor and loyalty. They were also deeply connected to the natural world and had a great reverence for the elements and the cycle of life. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.